Wrong. So she walked to Danganronpa 2! Okay, so my recording, I said my recording went bonkers. It was just that I was recording for like, I was at the hour and 15-minute point, I think. So I just needed to take a break, make sure my recording went, wouldn't like screw up. So, yeah, I just needed that break. I also needed a break mentally, even though I only took about a 5-minute break to do that. Okay, let's just roll back in. Screw this. Alright, so apparently the camera angle was the right answer. I'm glad I caught on to the flashback recording thing for the 7-bullet non-stop debate. Jeez.
Mistake?
I'm curious to know what this is.
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, please tell me, Hajime.
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Oh, right. I didn't think of that. I forgot these guys never watched the video. Oh, I never caught on to that. Crap.
So how can you take anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself? Only
Yeah.
reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you? Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki? Forgive me!
That's creepy as fudge.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
Yeah, it's a BOGO.
How do you
It's a
know
BOGO
so
tote
much
bag.
about that video?
Who cares
It's
about
true.
that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue.
See, this is what I was trying to get at in the non-stop debate.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. Time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. This is the reload function. Alright, reload and ammo features will be added. That's fine. I can handle the reload. You'll no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the 10 marker, lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one more mark. When you're out of bullets, you'll be able to destroy the marks, no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets tab key. Just like locking on, press the tab key. In time, okay, yep. So I can't just press it any time. Alright. Alright, number of bullets is fresh based on how well you kept the tempo. Oh, interesting. You get the time along when you press the tab key. Bullets not will be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during clear time. Makes sense. For difficulty, Central General, you don't have to worry about it. Well, I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for all the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. Thank God, there's no more bull. You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun. So I definitely know the answer to this. It's buy one, get one. I just gotta be able to assemble the words the right way.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. Gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. I hope I can do this. Oh God.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me?
How am I...
Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me!
Okay.
Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
Oh my God, why am I at 0 stock?
Can you forgive
I've been
me
reloading like a mother boot. A mother boot. Are you freaking serious? Okay, the fact that I don't have any health left isn't gonna make this a crap ton harder. Alright, so I gotta pay attention.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me.
Why am I missing?
Why only me?
Why am I missing?
Please, draw on me.
Why am I don't understand why I'm missing.
Can you forgive me already?
I don't understand why I'm missing though. I'm pressing it in time. Precisely. Okay. The controls are the same as the left mouse button, so I'm not pressing it. That's basically what it comes down to. Alright. Now I think we can do this. Because I don't read instructions, so I brought that upon myself.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please,
There we go.
draw on me.
Wait.
Do you understand? Why only me?
Okay.
Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already?
Oh crap.
Forgive me!
Okay, here we go.
Draw on me. Do you
Oh, I
understand?
get it now. Okay. So you have to release.
Can you forgive me already?
Okay, fever time. Okay. Okay.
Can you forgive
Oh,
me
crap.
already? I'll do anything you want.
Okay. But her nega time didn't even work.
Forgive me! Forgive me!
Okay.
There's
Okay.
only one bag. It's
Theater
impossible to
bonus
use
prize.
places at this-
This is
Yes! Okay, there we go. God. Alright.
Monokuma.
Alright,
I mentioned this earlier.
I have to keep saving because if I don't, I'm gonna have to do that bull again. So I just literally gotta flawless everything from now on, including the upcoming closing argument. When you buy one bag, you get another free. It's common practice to beat customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag at 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nika, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Alright, we gotta nail this one. Do you believe in me, guys? Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, rip piece on the baton lighting. Breaking the drumstick in half, that's when we came. Oh no, that's before we came, I guess. Video of the broadcasting hanging. Of the broadcasting hanging. It should be this, right? Alright, at least I got that. Alright, Yoko's tape. Threw off the hemp bag. No, my name is Tote Bag. What did the killer do after broadcast? Well, let's see if I can actually get this. Like, think this through. Okay. The killer after broadcast. I don't know. Actually. Skip that one for now. Alright, so this, because that's there, it's not going to be the thing I do. Body was hidden before. Okay, that's the wallpaper. Small clue that the killer left. This. Alright, that's good, that's good. Alright, put it back to normal after destroying it. That's part of that, so that's not. Throw off the hemp bag. Actually, that could be this. Right? Well, let's look through everything. Alright. How was the real locker room created? Using the drumstick, but I don't think that's... Because, you see, if they replicate this on here, it's probably not the thing. Alright. I'm gonna go with... Okay. Alright, that was right. I got... What? I'm at the last stock already? You know, I didn't realize it was actually really short. Okay. Killer ripped off the music venue's wallpaper. Okay. Okay, alright, alright. Okay, how was the real locked room created? By that, I believe. Two-step ladders are somehow different. Put it back to normal after destroying it. Turn this... Okay. Okay, actually, this should be pretty... There's only 2 left. Okay, so this should be that. Oh my god, I did it! I did it! Yes!
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time.
Boop.
When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that. So I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Now the interesting thing is, that closing argument went into no detail about the killing, because we really don't know how the killing happened. Quick save, because I don't know what bull she's got up her sleeve. I don't know.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Oh no.
Mikan,
It's... the after effects are really hitting her.
what happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Alright, I'm hoping for a B. I'm really hoping for a B. Ugh. Oh! Oh, please give me... 19 points? I still got a B. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. 19 points for what? The bullet time? I thought I kind of murdered that one. After I restarted it like 3 times. Maybe that wasn't it, though. I want to know. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know. I gotta see. Okay. Missteps 9 points? The fudge? Oh, time left. Huh? I don't know how they came up with this crap. This was the closing argument, right? Alright, let's go.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Man, my girl Mikan. I feel bad for her. She's infected. It's not even really her fault. But I guess it depends, like, does her predisposition to murder... I mean, I guess it increases because she's acting like a way she would not act. But does her mentality, like, I don't know, does her moral outlook change? I don't know. Now then, though it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be crapping me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forget
Don't joke
you.
around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental. There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we know. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say? I know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. But hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. Oh, the heat from... Oh gosh, that's right. Mikan felt really hot at the time. Now that I think about it, that must have been high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope, and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. That's effed up, dude.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair, instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you. Ooh, caught him off guard.
Well.
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom when you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
Could be.
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
Seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease.
But
Interesting. But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Then don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fudge cares about you? Are you talking about? Sorry. Yeah, I'm curious to know who she's talking about. Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? No. I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future? That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future. Oh. Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to reclaim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monumi? I knew it! Monumi, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monumi and I are members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, you know. Or don't you think?
Of course not.
Aw, heck no. You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You don't even... You even know about that? I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? I spend so much free time with you, Mikan. The past. Past? A person. She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's...
Well...
That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are...
Do you understand?
like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
Hey!
So, it's true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed!
Punishment time? Darn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Wow. Fudge. So I guess it wasn't entirely the disease? I don't know. Alright, I'm curious to see what this will be. Is she gonna get defibrillated to death? Huh. Oh my god. Bye-bye, ouchies. The fudge? What? That was it? Okay. It's finished. She looked like she enjoyed that. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Saionji was Mikan Sumiki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So, what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it.
Doesn't matter either way. She ended up like that just from remembering. Then all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that. If she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope. That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice toward us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
Would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad, that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the future foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monomi.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the... What?
Hey.
Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey.
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Head over to the first island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there. The next old friend.
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey.
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe. How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy retard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. Something tells me he's not alright. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as
3
I
of our
thought.
friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However,
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of Who Gives a Crap, that line doesn't suit you at all. Silence. I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Yoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you aren't happy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
right?
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make sure it's grand, even for those who have died. Huh? What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. I think she's truly shedding tears. Akane? Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. We don't know if Nekomaru's safe or something happened to him. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, They just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? Well, what does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
Oh, I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved them, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. Oh no. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry, to the beach on the first island.
Alright!
Let's haul A. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running toward the beach on the first island. Where? Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey,
Nekomaru, show yourself!
Listen,
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth, we kept looking for him. But...
Hey!
Oh, what the heck, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
could it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. Something's gonna happen, or something will have happened to him. And then we saw something truly unbelievable. Is he like a robot? He's a robot!
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
Oh,
The name's Nekomaru Nidai!
holy crap.
Reborn in the rivers of hell!
So is he dead or not? Holy crap. Oh boy. Oof. This is a brutal chapter. Man. Oh, she took off her clothes before she died. That's great. Yeah, I don't want to think about that class trial ever again. That was brutally hard. We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's right. A common, ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or your dead friend suddenly reappearing. It would have been just fine if things had progressed like that. That's kind of old-school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Nekomaru? Is that you?
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me!
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
Sheesh!
You guys are a strange lot. You have such big wide eyes. Perhaps you all fall in love with this metallic body of mine. I already know what you want to say, but just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I'm a former team manager. What happened? You look like you've seen a ghost or something. Hey man, don't go scare Miss Sonia with that strange A mask. Uh-oh. As he raised his stammering voice, Kazuichi grabbed on Nekomaru's head and...
I already know.
Come on, take it off. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. Stop! Ugh. Huh? Why won't it come off? Wait, what? Are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap! It's not just for show! It's not just for show, it's pure electricity. I've been reborn as pure electricity. So is it like his brain still that's in there? If you're seriously Nekomaru,
Damn it.
that's my fault, right? You end up getting a body like that, and it's all my fault, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, Nekomaru. I don't know how to apologize for this. Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You serious?
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay? If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're gonna end up getting more gray hairs.
Hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time. But you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right? That's right, I've resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver. How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. How can you accept that body? It's better to just be alive. Huh? It's better to just be alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
Show some spirit.
It doesn't matter what happens to my body. Not one bit.
Amazing.
You're amazing. Nekomaru is brimming with hope. It's better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how we make sense of this, it's just too weird. This isn't a novel or a movie. This is reality. Can something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead. Why did this happen? Anyway, I'm glad. That's fine, right? Right? Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My, and I am interrupting your touching reunion? Why is Nekomaru a robot?
Hey!
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't recall the... Don't they call me the psychopath magician for nothing?
Oh my
goodness. Such a wonderful... Oh, sorry.
Before and after has occurred.
It appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares. Hey, if you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? Then what happened to the other stuff like your self-awareness and... How many times do I have to tell you that it doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru, need I? Is he? Is he going to power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction. It looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane. I've never seen or heard of anything like this before. You know what's funny? I just thought of it. With the deaths in Wizard of Monumi, he would have been the Tin Man, and look at what he is now. What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancement exists in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancements exist in the place where you can pass on that talent. And you're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing? Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy, don't go screwing with people's bodies like that.
What?
Hold on, if you harm Monokuma, you're going to... You intended to find me yet again? You're quite the barbarian.
Disappear!
Jeez, this time you will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka. But she didn't even attack you this time. Or is this a flashback? Once again, the world shook and turned stark white, as if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact, turning everything completely white. And within that whiteness, I heard that voice yet again. Oh, it is happening again. He doesn't feel a thing.
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
Hey.
Are you effing serious? He took that blast and doesn't even have a single scratch? Awesome! He's seriously a robot! Hey, can you... Oh god, I said Siri again, sorry. My Siri thing popped up. Hey, can you let me disassemble you? Can you let me disassemble you and show me your insides?
No, thank you!
He could technically accidentally kill him. If I get disassembled, I'll end up dying.
By the way,
I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, it's still going to count as a murder, okay?
of course.
It's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead. Don't say such foolish things. That will never happen. Well, with all that in mind, you guys enjoy the killing school trip together.
Let's get along.
Once again, I hope we all can get along.
It's impossible.
It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this. Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that is the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru. Hey, it's not like I came back as a monster. I'm just a robot now, you know? I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference. Well, just consider this a little promotion. By making a robot of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. You're totally destroying the genres. Oh well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine. As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again I was forced to accept. This island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Causes, reason, circumstances, foreshadowing, these things don't all apply here. That's what it means to live in a mad world. Mad world. Oh. The ultimate robot dream of clockwork. What? Alright. So, I'm gonna end it there. Oh boy, I've got a lot to think about. But, I kind of think it's cool that Nekomaru's a robot. I mean, one of my favorite characters in the game is a robot? Shoot. Alright, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. Man, this third chapter is brutal, I'll say. Like if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. As always, peace!